Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for August 27th, 2024. This is for Leo. Last shuffle coming out for Leo. Let's see what's going on. Leo, we have playing it safe and we have travel. So it seems like you're treading lightly. You may be trying to be low key, or you need to be trying to be low key. Leo, it's very important that you stay on the sidelines on something because you've come too far to be derailed. It seems like you need to watch, wait, and get details or get more information on something. The safest thing to do is to read the fine print or find out all the things that you can find out about a situation. Oh gosh. And this also seems like people may be trying to find things out about you. I saw that in Cancer's reading and I meant to say it and I didn't. But there seems to be the same thing there going on. So playing it safe with Three of Wands, Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Sun would tell me that it's important that you hold back until you get all the details. These are details that it seems like they're going to build. This isn't going to be something that that will be found out right away. It seems like as you wait, they want you to plot, get your ducks in a row, get your documentation in order, because more things will be revealed as you build, as you work on something. So say you're trying to get documentation on someone or something. um, it's important that you hang back before you do anything or act on anything, because it seems like as you're hanging back, more stuff comes out, more things come out. Travel, Emperor, Hanged Man. This is an event, so this would be some like you're winning in something. You're already on top of something, right? It's important that you see that you're winning. The fact that you see that, or if you start to see that, whatever this is something that happens that lets you know you're in the lead in something. You're in charge, or you're the one that's controlling something, or to some degree you have a lot of respect. You've come a long way. You're very respected, but that should give you the confidence to take your time. That should give you the confidence to play it safe and wait, hold off, and get your stuff together first. Okay? Because it seems like if you don't feel like you're being respected, you don't feel like you're in charge, or not even that you're in charge, but that you're coming out on top of a situation, you could find yourself running with like a chicken with your neck cut off, or your head cut off rather. All neck and no head, turning which way, running blindly, um, trying to prove something, and you don't have to. Okay, the safest thing you could do is try to get everything together so that you could prove it with documentation. You could prove it with you have proof, right? Rather than trying, asking, you know what I mean, asking questions, and because it's like you could come out and golly, how does this look? It's like you don't want to step out and make accusations or say certain things and you don't have any evidence. You need to wait and have evidence on something. So your higher self is here with Judgment and Eight of Pentacles. Your higher self is going to appeal to others and get them to communicate with you in a fair manner. And like it's like listen to be able to comprehend and respond in a way that displays your comprehension, but at the same time, you're getting more information than you're giving. Your higher self is going to want you to think twice before you respond to something, or to people, to hold back, keep some information under wraps. Very important that you hesitate, plan your words carefully, plan your actions carefully. Your higher self is going to cause you to like replay what it is that's going, like what you feel like you should say, and then make you replay it and say, how now is that the proper response to this? Not that you won't have the proper response, right? But what you could do is effectively put yourself in a situation or put yourself in a deficit where you're trying to save yourself later, versus protecting yourself from having to do all that later, if that makes any sense. The deception is the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Swords. The deception is that something is over. The deception is also that there's no clarity or that you don't understand something. Something's going to happen here, and it's going to look like, how could you know, Leo? And you might find yourself in a place of having to defend yourself. That's the common deception here in this situation, is that you must defend yourself. The only reason why you would defend yourself is if you feel as though you're not respected, or that you feel like you have to protect yourself in a sense, and you don't. If you keep in mind that you've come so far, you're the one that's running this show. Someone else may decide to make you feel like you can't possibly be running this show, right? You need to defend why you deserve to be in this position. You don't have to. You come a long way. You already are whoever it is. Like, you already are the emperor. You don't need to prove from the Queen of Wands standpoint of who you are, if that makes any sense. Like, your ego should not be standing in place of anything. You need to be in a space where you are very sure within yourself, like, I'm good, I've done the right thing, anybody would respect my position, and here's the proof. I don't even need to prove myself, but in the event that I do, I've got this, this, and this standing in my way, or standing right here to show. Because I'm seeing a Page of Pentacles is always, if you're playing it safe with the Page of Pentacles, it's like read and reread, think and then rethink, right? Before you even do anything, and keep some things to yourself. You need an ace in the hole. You're going to need an ace in the hole in this situation, okay? You've come a long way. It's highly important you surrender to the fact that no one would be coming up against you, and no one would be acting the way they're acting if you weren't who you were, which means effectively that you are not just in control, right? But no one likes the boss. No one likes it when someone else is over them. And if that's the case, because I'm seeing someone attacking you in a sense, if that's the case, then they see respect and authority in a bad way, because they would abuse their power, right? Anytime someone's like, I just hate the boss because they're the boss, they think they run everything. That means, especially if you're fair, especially if you're like, listen, I've come a long way to be the person I am. I deserve to have that position. The seniority alone, the knowledge alone, the wisdom alone puts me in this position. If anybody has a problem with that, just on the stance of, I just don't like authority, that means that they would abuse their power. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you would respect it, because you've come into that position rightfully, and then you wouldn't have a problem. But somebody here, and it isn't that they were triggered. Someone is already against you in a sense, and you're not supposed to defend yourself. You're supposed to be very careful, and you're supposed to like double think with both, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, because something's going to be revealed over time. It's very important that you're able to be flexible enough to, but you can't be flexible if you make a stance. Then that means that you're locked in position. You know what I'm saying? You got to be flexible, and be able to take in information and change your position at will when it's time to. That is the only protection you've got. Not because you're in the wrong, but because somebody is so intent on proving you to be the wrong one. It's really weird. Yeah, so you could be dealing with the main signs, Aries and Pisces, main signs, right? But I also see, and another Leo. Wow, another Leo. Okay, so you also we also have Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Sagittarius as well. So you could be a Leo, Virgo cusp. You could be dealing with a Pisces, Aries cusp, or a Sagittarius, Capricorn cusp. And if you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.